Practice versus online. Arcade versus special match online. Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
Violence is on the menu tonight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Well, I hope their training paid off.
The low kick connects.
Good stuff there.
The low kick connects. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. With the life gap opening up, they need to utilize drive. Starts the pressure with a rushing attack.
Bulldozing in is always a good strategy.
Fireball from a very long range. What's next here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Calm before the storm here.
What'll happen here? Closing moments of KO.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
Man, you think these two are best friends or something the way they're beating on each other.
The jump in is denied. Scrapping it out up close. They're trading attacks. What are they doing? Jump! Thunder dash hits!
Oh, this is getting tense!
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Closes it out.
What was that?
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Jumps in. Drop that off.
What's this?
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, the Thunder Dash.
We got a real fight now.
The throw connects.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Amazing. Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta get...
Reads the jump in perfect.
That was super good.
The reverse hits, sends them tumbling. This is a critical moment.
One more attack's gonna do it. Come on.
What are they gonna do? They can't get hit here.
That was unreal.
Viper
Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
That's what happens when you have an irresistible force meeting an immovable object.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Confident anti-air.
Good stuff there.
Player one has the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Knockdown.
Yeah.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above.
Smart decision.
Goes for the drive rush there. Got him focused. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Player one with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
The pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blowout real soon.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Jump! Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Will we see a drive impact? Barely hanging on. They have to optimize their drive usage.
What's gonna happen next?
Needs to find... What a smart throw!
Dishing out the hot stuff. I love it!
In with the down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down. Amazing awareness there.
Player one is in a bit connects with the throw.
Doesn't get any better than that.
close-range projectile. Plenty of health, full gauges below.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
The reverse they hits, sense of cover.
We live for these kind of fights.
The low kick hit.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? There's the word. It's enough.
That was unreal.
Manon
Player 2 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Oh, those two sent the crowd home happy. What an amazing match.
Renversé. The hit throw connects. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it.
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Gotta keep pushing.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Use it as a fireball to try to establish their pace. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. Next hit will end the round. In a dire situation. Hail!
Ooh, nice finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. They trade hits and it brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them?
Smart decision.
Too free.
Time to hit the gym and retool for the next match.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation.
What's this?
Digs in deep to get that drive impact.
That was super good.
They're backed up into the corner.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Renversé. The hit throw connects.
Things are getting heated.
Burnout triggered. Who will capitalize on an opening first? You're done!
Damn, that was intense.
Oh my days, that was a real intense.
Here comes a new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these two fight it out.
Goes for the throw.
Ooh.
There's a corner switch. Jump in, finds the mark. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Had the radar up and running.
Smart decision.
Good job blocking and jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Jumps! Shoots off a fireball up close. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Jumps in! Each hit is so important here.
Well, this is getting too close to call.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure. It's there!
Ha! They ain't getting up.
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
Talk about your close rounds. That was frantic.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Early round decision adds some damage and flair with the super.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Yo, that combo was godlike. Was that in the tutorial? Renversé. The hit throw connects. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. He takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Ooh. What's gonna happen next?
Throws him.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They KO.
I'm liking that finish.
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
We'll see.
A new warrior has entered the ring.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
If these two don't give me what I want, I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Ooh, let me see some of the good stuff.
Good anti-air.
That was a good one.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Denies the attack, and there's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize.
That was a good one.
Blocks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. Impact shut out.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
It's back into the corner with pressure. Hey-o!
We've got ourselves a winner.
Bags around. What did you make of it?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Player one in dire straits with burnout.
Calm before the storm here.
Showing some real tenacity. Oh my God, we got a stun.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
This is where things are...
Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait.
It's there!
I'm liking that finish.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
Nature is funny, you know? Sometimes you gotta fight for your next meal. Sometimes you get gifted one. Nice one.
Shows the overhead. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
I get it.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Ooh, nice finish.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. The jump in is denied. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Full game control brushes that off and keeps going.
What's this?
You do not want to get scooped now that damage is lethal. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Is this gonna kill? It's there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Oh, wow, someone just got turned into a hashtag.
Arcade.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
I'm gonna be paying close attention, so you better deliver.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
There's a corner switch. Big count.
Ooh, I like it.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Was looking for that jump attack.
Nice, liking that.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Gotta be planning something. Ha, they ain't getting up.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Renversé, the hit throw connect. And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
Nice, liking that.
Barely blocks the jump in. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Blocks the cross-up. Good read.
Ooh, this is getting tense.
Solid anti-air.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Life lead me down and out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here. I love this. Give me more.
Over Overdrive the Shogeki for more yet nothing stops this train!
No, what? Get in there and fight!
What are they gonna do? Player 2 needs to slow down. Perfect read with the anti-air.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, you net there the burner.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch. I love it!
Goes for the fireball to force a reaction. Player 2 can't eat. Sets up with the jump in. What a clutch low heavy.
Doesn't get any better than that.
It's gut check time for both fighters.
Don't hesitate.
It's over.
That was unreal.
Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Fights don't get any better than that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Will we see a drive impact? Player 1 chases him down.
Ooh, something's building. I can feel it. Nice.
Hits him.
Good round.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Well, we know one player decided to show up and put in the work today.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
Jumps in.
Calm before the storm here.
Knockdown and still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Overdrive on Shogeki for more damage. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps up, knocked him out of the air.
That was super good. Give him more of that, yeah.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Come on,
They're closing it out.
what was that?
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
This is what a real fight looks like. It doesn't get any better than this.
The overhead's good. Ooh, burnout activates.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
Player 2 with a sweat in anti-air.
It doesn't get any better than that.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
I love it!
Player below block. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch the low heavy?
It doesn't get any better than that.
Woo! Taking it for a ride. Overhead, but it won't work.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. It doesn't get any better than that.
Tucks them in with the command throw. They are done.
That was unreal!
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Ooh, I love when fighters find a way to bring out the best in each other. What a battle!
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Jumps up. Ooh, burnout activates.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 is almost dead, but KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
It's clipped by the anti-air.
Amazing awareness there.
Cross up. Shogeki in now.
What's gonna happen next?
Barely blocks the jump in. From low heavy too.
That was super good.
What are they overhead? Clutch, anti-air.
Finishing out the hot stuff.
Any mistake here? Yo, critical art now?
Oh!
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Here comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter.
Good stuff there.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Not shy with the grab. We're near the end of the round. I want to see someone shoot their shot. Come on. In a dire situation, KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They've got to keep their eye on the prize.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. They've got to stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
This fight's getting real interesting now.
Spins the meter on the super arm.
Amazing awareness there. Oh, this is getting tense.
Barely blocks the jump in. Baits out the low. Gotta do better than that.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense. That was good. I like it. More of that.
The real test of nerve here. Back into the solid anti-air.
That was super good.
Down and out.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Quick dash.
That was super good.
Overhead attack. Renversé. The hit throw connects. Snares him with the rock, experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Plenty of milk.
I love this. Give me more.
The Gen Ride.
Gotta close this out.
Will this super art do anything?
Go. What?
Aims for the claw super art income.
No.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
I'm liking that finish.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
These two could fight 1,000 more times and I wouldn't be bored.
Throws them. What's next?
Nice, liking that.
Who gained control of the match in the early going?
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to. What's their play here?
Denied up top. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh, something's building, I can feel it.
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either.
I beat collect.
KO.
Ha, they ain't getting up.
Yeesh, that didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts.
Ooh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Wait.
Jump! Renversé. The hit throw connects. They got the meter board. No thank you.
Calm before the storm here.
Just goes for it at this range.
What's this?
Whips with that huge attack.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Just throw the throw connect.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Uncooked raw super.
Go! What?
The super art connects and it's going to be the kill.
See ya!
You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.